Speaking of really dumb shit, Washington State trooper who quit over vaccine mandates has died of COVID. We got to fucking watch this, dude. So he went on Fox News as well. This is, you know, RIP. RIP to the homie. Famously, he did this, if you guys remember. There was a longer video, but, you know, I'm not going to go look for it. But this was a Washington State trooper, Trooper Robert LeMay. On the 15th of October last year at 7:36 p.m., he took over the airwaves in the fucking intercom system that they have, and he delivered his final message. He was quitting the Washington State Troopers.
Wish I could say more, but this is it. So, State 1034, this is the last time you'll hear me in a State Patrol car. And Jay Inslee can kiss my ass.
That's right, baby. That's right. Jay Inslee can kiss my fucking ass, dude. This is my favorite part of that because he drops it cinematically and it hits him in the ball sack. And you know that shit did not feel good. Okay? I love that. 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 I absolutely love this. You cannot fucking say that this is not hilarious. Okay, this is a hilarious story. He died doing what he loves.
Yeah, days.
He died doing what he fucking loves, dude. That's it, baby. That's it. My 5-year-old daughter cries, lives about her vaccine shot, then a bunch of big burly truckers. Hopefully we hit endemic status soon and this whole ordeal can be over. All of those truckers that are whining about the vaccine mandate to cross the border back into Canada aren't loudly complaining that the U.S. requires them to be vaccinated for the entry to that country. Go figure. It's almost like this whole thing is political, emotional, and not rational. Yep, it 100% is. Based. Linus Vax Tips. Do you think he felt just as cool as this day when he was choking to death? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think he probably did not feel cool at all when he was fucking dying. Vented up. Literally just could not breathe. Gasping for fucking air on his last moments. Yeah. Hero News Radio has been able to confirm Trooper LeMay died after a battle with COVID. Lamau. Now he's called Trooper Lamau. He famously quit over the vaccine mandate, saying in a viral video in his last WSB radio transmission that Governor Inslee can kiss my ass. Well, guess what, dude? Governor Kinsley can't kiss your ass anymore because it's in a fucking casket. You know? And remember, he went on Fox News to do the like I wouldn't be so violent against this motherfucker who died, okay? If he wasn't, one, a cop, and two, you know, it wasn't so sanctimonious about his anti-vaxxer position, like immediately going into the media run. Going on fucking Fox News to be like, yeah, I fucking quit over the vaccine mandates.
A Washington State trooper signing off for the final time after being forced to give up his job for refusing to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Listen.
This is my final sign off after 22 years of serving the citizens of the state of Washington, being asked to leave because I am dirty. State 1034.
Hasan has become the people he used to hate? What do you mean? What? What does that even mean? The people I used to hate?
This is the last time you'll hear me in a State Patrol car.
Dude, are you new here? I've been laughing at dead people since I began this broadcast. Like, I have celebrated, you know, horrible people dying regularly. Like, I don't like to make fun of like random people's parents fucking dying because they are victims to the misinformation. And this guy's a victim to misinformation as well. But he immediately went after the fucking media run. So at that point, you switch over from being a victim to being a hero of misinformation. So if you're going to hit the fucking misinformation hero note, then if you die, I'm going to make fun of you.
Jay Inslee can kiss my.
Joining me now, that State Trooper Robert LeMay. Good morning to you, sir. I cannot imagine what making this decision was like for you, the vaccine versus your job. So why did you ultimately decide to walk away from the job that you love?
Well, thank you for having me on this morning. And I first started as I could. I like to, prayers go out to those Texas officers. This is happening daily across our country, and officers are losing their lives. So thank you for noticing that. You know, it wasn't a question.
Wait, officers are losing their lives daily? Yeah, to COVID, you fucking idiot. To COVID.
when the governor of the state of Washington started just
COVID literally just murdered so many cops, just straight up, dude. Listen. Like, not exactly the most pro cop guy, but I do want them to get fucking vaccinated. But it's pretty funny when you're like, cops are being killed right now on the streets. And it's like, yeah, by COVID. Like, the not even close. Like, nothing is close to COVID. Straight up. Like, it's like, if you look at the numbers, if you actually look at like the officer down numbers, dude, it is not even fucking close. COVID is the #1 cop killer. I wonder why.
mandate project.
Anybody dying? Anybody laughing at someone dying is fucking psychotic. Y'all self-reporting, shaking my damn head, bro. Then fucking call me Joker, baby, because I am the Joker, baby. I am psychotic as a motherfucker if you think that. Okay, there are so many horrible human beings. So many horrible human beings on this planet. Like, if you think I'm not gonna fucking get a little bit of fucking enjoyment out of some of these dudes that like regularly spread misinformation and cause your parents to be in a compromised situation because they listen to your they listen to Fox News and shit, like, you're fucking bananas, dude.
Thanks.
My wife and my family, we're not taking it. We don't do vaccines. We don't do flu shots. We don't do any of that stuff. So over the last month, it's been nothing but just beating up our fellow employees, constantly telling them they have to vax, they have to do this, they have to do that. Our leadership was actually asking for some directive in regards to COVID, what to do for COVID, for traffic stops. We worked 18 months without having any type of issues. And now suddenly we have to have these mandatory vaccines. So that not taking the vaccine wasn't even a question. The process, how they did it, was ridiculous, and making people do this or you're losing your job was ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, you made your feelings on Governor Inslee very clear during your final call, and his vaccine mandate goes into effect today. Show proof of.
You know what's funny? Like, if he listened to Governor Inslee's call, he would be alive right now. Like, that's pretty funny. Like, I'm sorry, you get mad at me all you want, but this motherfucker was so proud about like putting himself in a completely compromised position, and then he died. He literally died. If he just listened, if he just sucked it the fuck up and got the vaccine, he would be alive right now, dude. And that's fucking hilarious.
Vaccine, or essentially lose your job. So you said that it was not a
like he lost his job and he quit in this like super grand show, you know, this show of force, this demonstration, and then he fucking died.
Meow.
Question on whether or not you were going to get the vaccine. You weren't. Did you file for any sort of exemption?
Yes, ma'am, we did. I filed for a religious exemption. My family.
COVID is around 50% of officer deaths in 2022 so far. For 2022, it just started, 27 total line of duty deaths, okay? 4 automobile crashes, 1 accidental, 14 COVID deaths. 14, motherfucker, 14.
Did you see the hog truckers anti-vax protest in Ottawa?
And they're still like, no, I'm not getting the vaccine, brother. No shot.
We're God-fearing people. Yes, ma'am, we did. I filed for a religious exemption. My family, we're God-fearing people, as well as a lot of the other troopers that I work with.
Also, that's bullshit too. That's bullshit. This whole like religious exemption shit. No, fuck you. Don't care. Don't care. I will fucking literally forcibly inoculate you. I do not give a shit. There's no religious exemption, dumbass. Shut the fuck up. They're such bitches. They're like doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing that like most people do when they get like emotional support animals. Okay, but they're not actually emotional support animals. They just want to travel. You know, I've never done that, obviously. I would never do that. But that's what it is, religious exemption. But, like, of course, it's way more consequential to, you know, it's way, way, way more consequential to fucking not get the vaccine, as demonstrated by the fact that, you know, God was like, yeah, don't get the vaccine. Come to me. And now he's fucking burning in the pits of hell by himself.
They did accept our exemptions after some time, and then they told us, sorry, there's no job you can do with your exemption.
Wow.
So they came out and told us, well, we can retrain you for different
The guy
positions.
who pushed for universities not to mandate vaccine for campus police in MO just died recently of COVID too. Jefferson College police chief died from COVID. Dude, Thumbelina Andes, dude. They all look like
but
thumbs.
there's only a few positions, and you're going to have to move across the state. Obviously, it wouldn't be to the salary that we have. So I'm with 22 years. I'm maxed out in regards to pay.
Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, they were already. A lot of these dudes were like slated to retire anyway. And look what happened, dude. You retired. Look what happened, homie. You retired, and what happened?
So this is the best that I'll make the rest of my career.
At this point, you got to be like, all right, maybe God's not on our side here, boys. You know, maybe Gigi no re, you know, maybe God not a big fan of what we're doing here. Just look to that guy, but you won't because you're an idiot.
So for me to take a lesser position.
Oh no! Oh, wait, what? Stop! What was that? No! No!
The rest of my career. So for me to take a lesser.
No, dude. No. Wait, hold on. I gotta run that again.
The rest of my career. So for me to take a lesser position in regards to pay would be very detrimental.
Yo, what? You went, excuse me. That's when we knew, dude. What the fuck? That's when we knew what was happening, dude. Oh no.
Detrimental to my family. These were the type of actions they were doing. They were not very open or clear what they wanted to do, how they wanted to do it. People had very good questions. In fact, our chaplain with the Chaplaincy Foundation here, he's even being fired. This is a gentleman that his job is to push the chaplaincy, and they're not even going to accept his exemption.
That's unbelievable.
So it's just not me.
Yeah, I'm sure that you're not alone in this. So what are other officers saying about this vaccine mandate?
People are pretty pissed. It's interesting. I started this off as
dude. They're such babies, dude. Imagine it's like complaining about a fucking bulletproof vest. It's like complaining that you have to wear a fucking seatbelt. Like it's quite literally protecting you. It's so stupid. You're such babies, dude. I mean, I'm sorry. You're such fucking gigantic babies. Hope he doesn't have kids. I'd be embarrassed. Oh, he definitely has kids.
Ranch show here in Seattle, and it just kind of blossomed.
It is not even close to that, Lamau. What do you mean? He literally died, dumbass. He literally fucking died. He died. He died, you fucking idiot. If anything, the COVID vaccine is way, way more important than a fucking cop who's never going to get shot at, okay? Than a fucking vest. The COVID vaccine is better and more protective than the fucking vest that he has to wear every day.
And we've had thousands of officers from across the country reach out and as this support, because you got to remember, this is happening in liberal Washington state with liberal Jay Inslee, but it can happen anywhere. You look at states like Texas right now, which I'm originally
anti-vaxxer in the chat be like, how is he dead, bro? He's talking on Fox News in front of us right now.
from. Grew up in Keller, Texas, and got a lot of good friends down there. Well, you know, Texas has always been pretty conservative. Well, the more people move in there that think a lot like Jay Inslee, it tends to flip things. So voting's very important.
Shut up, bitch. You're dead now. I got to pee. I'll be back.
Washington, guys didn't know what to do. We have a lot of young troopers. The guys that I work with, I can pretty much be their dad. I mean, I'm old enough to remember what an 8-track player was when I was a kid. So these kids are trying to figure out what they're going to do. We have lots of them with brand new babies, medical conditions. Their sole incomes like us. We're sole. My wife works part-time at a place, but we're basically sole income. I'm it. So with 4 kids, with that, people are scrambling. But the support's been great for our fellow troopers. We've been kind of lifting each other up, supporting each other. The outcry from the public has been amazing. I did not even expect this. Mine was kind of a screw you, Jay Inslee, we're done. But the way I've been reached out and loved on by the citizens of the United States of America, it's incredible.
Have you heard, Robert, from other officers that are willing to take the step that you did and are going to leave their jobs because of this vaccine mandate? Because we're dealing with a situation right now where the crime is up in liberal cities like Seattle. And then if you think about how you could have a vacuum of police officers leaving because of this vaccine mandate, it could get pretty scary.
Oh, yes, ma'am. My beat is Yakima, which is Eastern Washington. Our fatality rate is high. Our crime rate, our murder rate is high. We have people just opening up on cars with guns because they're mad because they cut them off. I mean, I've never seen.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what's happening all the time. And not like the majority of cops dying of COVID like you. Well, I guess technically you won't even be officer down on the line of duty. Sorry, GG's, bro. You can't even be a fucking line of duty death, baby. What's up? You died a civilian, dude. You died a civilian. You had to quit your fucking job. Oh, what a shitty situation, man. Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck, that's so sad, bro. That's so sad.
A homicide rate like it is now, it's insane. And you're right. My fellow coworkers, they feel the same way. I mean, a lot of them, when we started off this program, there was several hundred that were willing to get fired. Well, then they started looking at their finances. They looked at what they can do, and they decided to take the vaccination. The question that people aren't asking are how many people that are vaccinated that are still willing to leave. And I've actually asked my command, and I've asked several other people. Nobody wants to answer that. Yeah. I can tell you it's going to be probably double numbers. The people that have taken the vaccination in the state of Washington, trooper-wise, we're talking DOT, we're talking fire, we're talking buses, all these folks, they really did it long enough to finish off their careers, the few months, or to find another job. Wow. So the people that are supposed to be leaving today, I mean, just that's a drop in the bucket, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I would be concerned about the safety of the future of this state.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, less cops. What will we do? The safety is compromised, dude. Yakima, a fucking city with like 12 people, is genuinely compromised now because cops are fucking quitting their jobs. Yeah, well, get fucked, baby.